to the game. You know what I mean? Right. Let's goes right to our boys. Birds,
Mm,
Tampa. Birds coming off a great win last week. Tampa coming off a terrible loss
yeah,
last week.
that's rough.
They got and they got beat up too, including us. Both teams coming in here kind of limping in into this game. A lot of key positions are hurt, as you already know. Our whole right side is hurt. I believe last I saw was Becton is going to try to go. They're going to tape his finger. He's going to wear a cast. The question is with Lane out, more Lane is going to be out for this game with a concussion. Does Becton slide out to right tackle, or you keep him at right guard? And I forget who was the old boy. I know his number. His number 74.
They play
But
well.
yeah, he played pretty well. So, or then you do that, and then obviously the injury to Covey, the injury to Devontae Smith. So big questions at the receiving side of the ball here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And Tampa up front, I know I saw in practice, limited practice for Givens, limited practice for Evans with knee and quad issues respectively. And then Vita Vey is hurt, who's been a stout for them inside that interior defensive line. And was it Khadi? Not damn, what's his name? The Pittsburgh defensive tackle that they drafted. I think it's Canty or Conti.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
I believe he's going to be out. So that run game is going to be open right now. Philadelphia Eagles are favorite -2, money line -125. Down in Tampa, like you said again, could be some wet conditions down there, right, from the rainstorm. I think Irving's even hurt too as well. Um, so going to be kind of a lot of prop bets. I guarantee a lot of prop bets will be on Saquon. And I'm not going to run from it. I'm just going to be smart about it, right? So
You just missed it.
um, give me Saquon Barkley over 79 and a half total yards rushing. Look, he's averaging almost close to 100 yards per game. He's leading the league in rushing. I do not think that changes. He's a home run threat every time he takes the ball. They could give him the ball 15, 12 times for like 40 yards in the first half or first three quarters, and he gets that one daylight and he's off to the races with a 40-yard scamper. So would not surprise me. They'll keep him involved in this game. The props haven't been fully up because we don't know from the offensive side of what the Eagles will look like. It just looks like a lot of Jalen Hurts stuff. Interesting that no Jalen Hurts rushing yards is up. More likely, like you said earlier, behind the scenes, that Devontae Smith and AJ Brown haven't been ruled out yet, even though it should be like that. More likely. So we'll wait for that and make sure you follow me on Twitter, and I'll drop some more Eagles best bets on Twitter as well. But Money Pot podcast. But yeah, give me Barkley with the over the number. I'm just going to stick with the hot hand, man, and they're going to have to feed him to keep them afloat, man. So
Yeah,
that's my best bet for in this game. What you got, bro?
no, I like that. I think that's a good bet. Obviously, Tampa Bay is not good against the run. I think the Eagles are adjusting. I think we're going to get better. I think Tampa Bay is just not good against the run. I think they're like ranked
Mm.
20 in the 20s against the rush. So we should have opportunity. I think we're going to be heavy on the run. Now, back to what you were saying, the storm and stuff like that. I think that impacts Tampa more throughout the week, like today, tomorrow. You're worried about your families that's in
How about
Tampa.
psychologically?
Yeah, like you gotta like you're like not obviously it's a profession. I'm sure the team is away, right? They're probably practicing somewhere else out the way, but that storm is streamlining right through Tampa. But you have to think psychologically about your families and stuff like that, where the Eagles don't have
Agreed.
to worry about that. Although the Eagles do have a lot of injuries and question marks, so this is a game I'm going to be off because I don't know where it is. But if I would lean anywhere, it would lead the Eagles because of the storm situation. If it wasn't a storm coming in to impact the family lives of these players, then I would probably lean more on the Tampa Bay side just because they're coming off of an embarrassing loss in Denver. And then the Eagles are kind of limping in here. So I'm going to be off this completely, but I do like the Eagles just because they're going to take advantage of the opportunity. But Saquon Barkley's great. I think he'll be able to get a good couple gash runs to get you over that 76. So good play.
Yeah, I like, and if you're feeling froggy, for him to run over 100 yards, I believe is plus 250.